Alright, as you see, the Gigmaster's going a little bit batty. Alright, stay tuned. Here we go. Alright, that's a lot of bats right there. My friend Buddy is actually a manager of a softball team, and they said, get rid of the bats. And Buddy got rid of them. He brought them over here. And you know what each of these bats are made of, right? Aluminum. A couple pounds just about of some of these. We're going to melt them down to make these right here. Y'all know my fire ant art. Gigmaster original right there. And they've been selling. I've had them on my Etsy account, which I'll put a link down in the video description if any of y'all interested. But it takes aluminum to melt it. We got to heat aluminum to over 1,300 degrees to get it to that point right there and pour it down a fire ant hill. So what we're going to do, so I'm getting all my kiln set up here, and what we'll do is we'll melt some bats. We're going to melt the bats and make nuggets out of them right here. So let's get everything set up and get started. Here we go. Alright, some of these bats I can get the little plastic piece at the end, some I can't. As you see the fire coming out in the hole. Fire in the hole. It's burning off that plastic. Some of it breaks off, something done, some does not. So we're going to have to work on that a little bit and see if we can do a little better job of that. I don't like that. We're going to work on that one. What y'all think? Kind of cool looking, though, isn't it? We don't want all that fire. We do have some other stuff we're going to burn in here, some cans and some other leftover aluminum from last time, so we'll try to get it together and for the next pour. Alright, when I go do an ant pour, I like to have 200 pounds of aluminum at least. I'm thinking we'll probably get about 70, 80 pounds maybe out of those bats. I got some other here, maybe get another 20 pounds. So we have close to half of what we're going to need. So we're going to see how it goes. We got the first bat going down in here now. See how it does. I'm going to have to try maybe cutting all this off too. Hadn't done it yet, but just seeing how it does on the first one here like it is. So we'll test it out and make some adjustments. Stay tuned. Alright, we got one method here to get rid of some of the stuff on the handle, because that stuff will just melt, catch on fire like you saw on the previous little video thing there. Alright, we're going to get rid of most of it. Don't know if we'll get rid of all of it, but we'll get rid of most of it. Cutting it off with a razor knife here. And hopefully that'll take care of most of the flames you saw coming out of there on some of it anyway. Alright, it's going to take some work to get these things done. More than you think it takes, I tell you. You think you just throw it in and go, but it ain't like that. This particular one, the end popped right out. It's plastic versus a rubber, and that popped right out. So this one should go right in there with no problem. Let's melt her down. Louisville Slugger going into heat. Alright, we got one of them things popped out using a little thing, driving it down there and just popped it out. So that's one way to get it out, maybe. Not the best way, but I'm still working on a good process to get these out. They burn up, make a fire. We don't want that. Alright, let's keep working and see if we can come up with a better method. Alright, some bats have a solid end. I got all the rubber off, but I would recommend cutting it off so you don't have a sealed unit. Heating it up could cause some kind of explosion. So now I'll put it in this way so the heat comes out the top and doesn't cause a buildup of pressure inside. Alright, we'll put them in right now. Alright, we're going to have a lot of trash built up in here because of the tin cans and those bats. As you can see, all this right here is trash. This is not aluminum. It's pretty much trash. I'll waste a little bit of aluminum getting this out, but not a lot. You see a little bit right on top there. I'm not going to be able to save it probably. And I lost a little bit right there. Maybe if I get it off to the side, I can save it. Along with that little piece, I can put that back in there. But there's just so much trash in here. I'll shake it down a little bit. We don't want that in our mix because that will not make a good fire ant art right there. Alright, getting close though. She's getting down to the nitty gritty now. Alright, she's pretty clean now. We're going to do a pour right now. Stay tuned. Okay, here we go. First pour. See if we can get a few nuggets made here. And that will make it much easier when we go to pour it out in the field. We don't have to melt all this stuff like this. Alright, it's going in good. No problem there. I can take care of that little bit of drip over there. It's no problem. Looking good. I like it. You gotta make sure there's no water. You never want water in your pan. It will cause an instant explosion. We're gonna leave a little bit in there to kind of help us melt the next batch. Alright, you know MacGyver here is always looking for a better method. This plug in the end that's right in this end, we don't like to burn that because it creates some fire and trash and all like you see in there. So I cut the bat in half and popped it out. That's another way to eliminate having to get that thing out. I'd rather have it out than put it in the fire. Now we just got to cut this off right here and we're good to go on that one. I like it. Melting bats. Alright, as you can see, this is a metal. I got 3 bats left that are all aluminum. They're sealed in. I cannot put it in there with a sealed in, so we're going to cut it off. Two more to go, and we got it done. Alright, this is the last solid bat. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Now we can drop this right directly in there because it's nothing but aluminum there. This one we got to clean the end off, get that off the best we can. And it'll still get a little fire off of it because I can't get 100%, but we're ready to go with 3 more bats. Let's do it. Alright, we're going for another pour here. Remember, this stuff is 1300 degrees. So you do not want to get to spill this stuff on anything. That's kind of a pour, but it doesn't matter on this. That breaking right part right there. I like making nice little nuggets here, but sometimes it doesn't work out all the way. But what this will do for us is when we get out to the field to start pouring fire ant arcs, it'll be lots cleaner, and I won't have to be cleaning the top off like that. So hopefully this is going to look out really good here. We should end up with hopefully about 80 pounds. I'm hoping for it's over with. We'll see though. I think I'm going to leave just a little bit in the bottom like I did before to help get everything melted again. Alright, that's it for this pour. Waiting on the next one. Alright, you can see the bat slowly going down into the crucible down there. As it melts, it kind of slowly pours down. Look at that. It's pretty cool, huh? We still got a few to go, not a whole lot. These are ready to go here. And we got a few more over here to go, and that's it. I think we had 30 or 40 bats. We're down to 6 left to clean up, to put in the smelter here. And we got to clean off the ends of those little handles right there. And these are ready to go right here, except for maybe a little handle on that one right there I got to get off. But right there's got a little bit on it I got to clean off. But the rest of these are good to go. And there she goes, down into the fire. You see the molten aluminum down there. There it goes. Whoa, hello. Going on down, slowly but surely. I think we're about ready for another pour. It's about a half a container full. We won't get up all the way to the top, so let's go ahead and get ready for another pour. We have one more pour after this, I think, and we should be good to go. Maybe make a little prettier nuggets this time, maybe. Let's see if I can keep from spilling it. All right, here we go. That's some hot stuff. Fire in the hole. You don't want to put your finger in that. Woo! That will definitely cook you right there. I think we should get another whole pan. It takes a lot more to make these fire ants than you think it does. It goes through a lot of process beforehand, during, and after. So it is a lot of work to them. I think I can get a couple more out actually. I want to leave a little bit in the bottom, but that was a little bit more on that one than the last time. Alright, let's go with that right there. I did not know it at the time, but apparently one of the bats was fiberglass or some other material because it was not aluminum. It burned up. Alright, check it out. We're ready for another pour, but I looked in here and we got something to stop melting. So that means that somehow a piece of steel was inside of one of those bats apparently. Look at that. That's not aluminum right there. That's some kind of steel. There's a steel inside one of those bats right there. Not sure what that was doing in it. Never seen that before. You know, and all these bats are melted, but there's a lot of trash in here, which we're gonna get out right now. Check it out right there. That's what we don't want right there. We lose a little bit, but not bad. It's gonna be nice when we go to pour this in the field. It'll be nice and clean. That'd be one big plus. All right, that's pretty clean now. A little bit right there. How about that? That wasn't even aluminum in that one bat. Had a piece of steel in it. That might be an illegal bat or something. Who knows? We got fire in the hole down there, don't we? Whew, that is hot. All right, let me get set up to pour. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. Next pour. One in the. Oh, well, that's a big one there. I think I'll leave a little there and just get by that one. Break that off a little bit. It'll go in our container, no problem. All right. Looking good. All right, I gotta show you all something in just a second. I put all my what I've melted so far in a bucket here, and I do not have much as I thought I would have. I can tell you that. I thought by now I'd have 50 pounds. I only got 17 pounds. Unbelievable. I thought I'd have a lot more than that. There's a leaf inside that one right there. I'm not going to pour inside the top of that leaf. I think we'll get down to the end now. All right, that's enough. Oh, it's got a lot of trash at the bottom of it too. We got to get out. All right, we got the last bat going down in there. Those bats will turn into something beautiful. Pretty cool, huh? Won't be long now. All right, I do have some more stuff to melt after that. I got all this in here to melt and some more stuff in the bucket. Going to get everything melted today so we'll be ready for the next fire ant pour. All right, we'll be done in just a little bit. Stay tuned. Oh, she's going down. There she goes. Look at it. Going down. All right, just put the last batch in that bucket. I put a bucket on here so we know the weight of the bucket so it levels out. So I'll take this off or go negative. Negative 2 pounds. But here is what we've melted so far. How many pounds y'all guess? Take a guess right now. 20-something probably, I'd say. But here we go. 24 pounds, 5 ounces. I really thought it'd be a little more than that, but it is what it is. That's another 175 pounds we need. Oh, man. We got a little ways to go yet before we get back out there. So we got this batch coming out. That's probably going to be another 7-8 pounds. I probably got another 8 or 9 pounds. So maybe 50 pounds before the day's over, but it's still a long way to go. Whew. All right, let's keep melting. Here we go. All right, the sun has set. Boy, it's going to be a pretty sunset too. But anyway, looks like we're going to have about 2 more batches, but it's going to be pretty much dark when I'm done. So I'll do a closeout inside and let you know what we came up with and the total pounds we did out of all those bats. I'm going batty with those bats, I'm telling you. It's crazy. Anyway, let's take one last look at the fire. Oh yeah, she's hot down there. And a quick look at the sunset getting ready to come up. It's getting ready to turn nice pink on the clouds back there. Pretty. All right, stay tuned. All right, here's one of my last pours after dark, and as you can see, the nuggets were glowing. You don't see that during the day, but at nighttime, you can see that red glow in the aluminum nuggets. Pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna put a couple pictures up on screen to give you the total count. Over 54 pounds of pure aluminum. Not as much as I hoped to, but I was hoping about 80 pounds, but we didn't quite make that anyway. Anyway, I appreciate everybody coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. I'll put a couple pictures up after this to show you a couple of the parts of the process. Thanks for coming along.